You notice anything different about me? Yeah, heavy armor and a big two-handed sword. So last episode, I found this armor set, and specifically this cuirass, and I wanted to try it out. I wanted to wear it. So I went ahead and created a respec potion. Yes, that's a thing in this. And I respect. And then I spent a couple minutes leveling up my two-handed, just up to 30, not all the way, just up to 30. I leveled that up on a target dummy. I also went ahead and brought my smithing up a little bit by using some of the materials we've gathered. I used those to make some museum pieces, which we'll turn in at the end of this episode. And so I put some points into smithing. I put a little bit into heavy armor, but I need to level up my heavy armor some more so that I can start leveling that as well. We'll do that as we go. I put a couple points into archery only so that if I need to, I can still do some damage with my archery skill. I haven't put any points into sneak. I do not plan on being sneaky. I do need to spend a couple of my points into lockpicking because there are times where I'm going to need to be able to pick locks. So to me, that's important. I put a couple points into speech. I think that's important. Alchemy. So for alchemy, I put my 2 points there. I upgraded my lab. All effects on ingredients, which led me to twice as many gathered from plants. So that's where I put those points. All right. The plan for today is to actually get us a nice two-handed weapon. The one I'm using right now is just one I found previously through our exploration. It's good. It's fine. But I want something more iconic. The one I'm going to get isn't actually that much better. It's just more iconic. So since we just hit level 20, the sword I'm going to get, you know what? Follow along. You'll see. But before we get to that point, let's see about unlocking this giant blimp.
Kashit knows that smell. You are a colleague of Orion, no?
Yes. I see you've arrived in style.
The Airship. A fine prize in our growing victories against the Thalmor. We call her the Aveza. Elsewhere has great troubles.
What was that?
During the First Dominion, Elsewhere was a protectorate of the Aldmiri Dominion. A reluctant ally, if you will. And now that the Dominion has
like
risen once more, it seeks to bring Elsewhere under its thumb once again. There are those of us who would not have this. This happens upon this relic a number of years ago. Brings it into his safekeeping. But word spread quickly on the war zones of Elsewhere.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Safe.
Okay. Oh, they're both dead. Okay, well, what do we get? A bunch of Thalmor stuff. An amulet of Stendar, fine. Some robes of alteration. Staff of Indar. Okay, that's a museum item. Nice. And I don't really need that other stuff. But ultimately what we wanted was this. Can we use this now? Airship hatch. Activate ship's wheel. The Aveza can be used to fly to any location in Skyrim and beyond simply by activating the wheel and selecting a fast travel map marker. If you cancel selecting a destination, simply activate again to regain player control. Using the airship is just like fast traveling and will temporarily bypass any fast travel block. Using the airship is just like fast traveling and will temporarily bypass any fast travel blocking. Interesting. Please see the full operator's manual inside the ship cabin's map room. Okay, there's a full manual we can read if we want to. All right. Oh, it takes us to a world map. And if I want to travel to Full Gunther, which I have not been to yet. Okay, so it does not. But if I wanted to travel to Whiterun, yes, it will. Okay, sounds good. I get it. So let's go down this hatch. Check it out. Okay. Just loaded into the interior of the Aveza. Okay, a sorting chest. Nice. Alchemy and arcane enchanter. Okay, we'll go over there in a minute. We got a table set up. A bedroom. All of our clothing. Is that all of our clothing from inside? Yes, it is. Okay, so everything that we've put in our home has transferred itself to here, including our money from our treasury. So that's fantastic. And we have our own bed. Good, good, okay. And what about over here? What's this? We've got a cooking pot. Let's see if I can see the item that... No, you can't see it unless you have all the ingredients, I don't think. Okay, There's a scroll you can make in a cooking pot. I'll show it to you, but you need 4 Daedra hearts. And I don't have 4 Daedra hearts on me. I used the ones I had to make my scroll. Return to Explorer's Dock. Okay. All right. Pause that if you want to read it. I'm going to leave it set there. No, it's not. So I'm going to leave it set there on the desk in case I ever want to look at it. We can set our course and travel right from inside of here, it looks like. Good. So I don't have to actually go up to the deck if I don't want to. Fine. And just so everyone's aware, this is like a glitch fix. If something happens, it brings you right back to this location we are at right now. It's like a reset for the Dev Aveza for your home. Okay. Let's check out what's down below. Workbench, tanning rack, grindstone, all of our building material. Okay, good. Smelter, an anvil, a wood pile. Okay. Looks like you have all your stuff from your house is spread throughout here. Just searchlight armor, shields, all your foods. Oh, can I bring my people in here? I think I could bring my people down here and they could travel with me, and then I could just choose who's going to come with me on each quest and just always have them with me. I bet I could do that. We should try it. Let me head back. Let me head in and grab a couple of those guys real quick. I'll be right back.
I wonder why so many people keep apples.
Okay, we are inside the guild hall here. We got Zelzaz.
You look sick. Would you like me to make you a cure disease potion?
Yeah.
Here you go. It might burn slightly going down.
Thank you.
Don't mention it, friend.
Oh, that's right. We have ataxia, don't we? We talked about this last episode. Okay, so since he gave me a cure disease potion,
stir again.
we'll drink that. And our ataxia is gone. All right. I think he'll be handy to have around if just for that alone.
Certainly. Ready when you are.
We got Redcap here, and we've got our archer buddy somewhere around here too. Hold on.
Hi.
Follow me.
Redcap, follow.
Thank you. There he is.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Just
Follow me.
Lead the way.
I think that's all my followers.
Robert.
Let's take them into the Zeb. I guess we could just say airship and be done with it. It just says ship's wheel there. I think it said Dev Aveza, but we'll just say airship from now on. All right, so if we were to bring them downstairs to the bed area, which we don't really need to do all of this, but let's just bring them down and have them follow me down to here. Please. Maybe. Can they even come in? Oh, they're not able to follow me in. What's the point of all of this space if I can't have my followers? I was hoping my followers would come with me here, but it does not look like they're able to come into this place. All right, so that's not a win. They can't. They have to stay here. Dang it. What if I tell them to wait here?
What can I do for you? As you wish.
If I tell them to wait on the
Do you
deck
need something?
of the Dev Aveza, what would happen? Where's wait here? Right here.
Don't keep me waiting too long.
Redcap, here.
Okay. Everyone's waiting. We are going to make our way to our next quest. Now, the prerequisites for the quest that we're going to do today is simply that you are level 20. Let's move our ship to Dragon's Reach. So I've noticed the load in is a little awkward where you land on the ground and then a second later you're up on the ship. So when you're traveling with the Dev Aveza, give it a second to load you back on the ship before you start moving. And I don't know where my people went. They are now gone. So they're not on the ship here. All right, head down. And now we're on the ground level. Make your way to the inn. Make sure you're level 20 at this point. And let's go have a conversation with the innkeeper of the Bannered Mare.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Okay, can we talk a second?
Have you heard? There are some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Best to keep clear.
That's exactly what I'm interested in. Can you tell me about that rumor?
Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children. say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear.
I'm actually going to go ask the Jarl himself about that. All right, once you do that, make your way up to the keep, and you might need to wait till morning. So I'm going to go into the keep, go to the throne area, and then probably wait till a little after 8 a.m. and then let the Jarl come down. So I'll see you in a second. All right, it's 8:30 in the morning. Give it a second, and the Jarl will come by. There he is. Let's have a talk with him.
Hey there.
I heard a little bit of trouble about your kids.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
Okay, so we need to find his youngest son. Is this the boy
That
we
looks
need
dangerous.
to talk to? Looks dangerous. What do I have that looks dangerous? Oh, it's probably that my shirt does fire damage. My chest piece.
That looks dangerous.
Your dad wanted me to talk to you.
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me, but I know about him and about the war, more than he might think.
Yeah, what kind of things do you know?
I know that he still worships Talos, that he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do, that he worries about being chased from Whiterun, that I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister.
So how do you know all this?
This castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady.
The Whispering Lady? Who's that?
She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. But I can't open the door.
You can't open the... Where is this door? You said basement. Where at?
In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. All right then.
Nice. Nice little level up there. All right. Health and stamina are looking good. At some point, I'm going to also want to level my magicka, right? There are statues that are part of the Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum. Leveling up your stealthy, sneaky side gets you the third statue. So we do want to level up all three throughout this series. So I'm not going to just stick with one thing. As we go, I'm going to have to do all. So I need to bring this back up to match with these other ones. So the next few levels I'll probably put into magicka till I get into that 500 range. Anyway, let's keep moving. He said down in the basement, it is this way you want to go. And then continue straight. Don't go into the Jarl's quarters. This is to the Jarl's quarters. Go straight and you'll see this bloody door. This is the one you want to talk to. How's that sound, talking to a door? This is the one you want to try to open.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited, but lacks agency.
Who is that back there? Is there someone behind the door?
Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly. But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whispers. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You, I expect to take a more active role.
You want me to take an active role in what exactly?
First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself.
Okay. How do I get the door open, though?
The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
So we can talk to Nelkir, or we can go to his dad. Let's start with Nelkir.
That looks dangerous.
Do you know how to open the door?
I told you, I know everything about this castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgroof and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you.
Okay. So kill Farengar is an option, huh? I think we're just gonna go talk to your dad.
It's good to see you again.
Your son has been talking to Daedra behind that door in the basement?
What? Oh, no, this can't be happening. That thing's evil, I tell you. Maybe you can put an end to this. Here is the key to the door. Please, you have to help me.
Okay, do you have any idea what's in there?
An ancient blade. Cursed. It whispers. That can't be natural. I don't know about such things. But there must be more to it than that. Something just ain't right about that sword. Trust me. It sounds crazy, I know, but it's true.
All right, let me check into it.
Thank you. And please, be careful. No telling what will happen the next time you mess with that door.
What was that? Did you hear that? Ah! I don't know what that noise was. I know what the noise is, I just don't know where it came from.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
You're literally sitting. Oh, now you're standing around. Good job. Open the whispering door. Investigate the room. There looks like there's a dead body in there. Retrieve the Ebony Blade. Interesting. All right, so we've got a woman named Fianna laying on the floor over here. We've got a book we've already read at some point. A bloody note. She whispers and I hear, she whispers and I act. The door is finally open, and so I do as she asks. Stealing the wizard's key was easy as pie. It's time I lure the servant here and seal the pact. Okay, so someone lured this Fianna in here and killed her to do some kind of ritual. I'm going to take all this Whiterun here, and there's our Ebony Blade.
No. I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the Ebony Blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
Okay, so we completed the Whispering Door. I now have the big two-handed sword called the Ebony Blade. Absorbs the life essence of your foes. So I think that heals me. The one thing I know that it does, though, is while I'm carrying it, it's draining my health. Not very much. Like, I'm staying perfectly healed. Okay, I don't know how much health it's actually draining, but it appears to be minor enough that I can just basically stand here and it doesn't do me any oh, there it goes. Okay, so it is ticking away my health a little bit. Now, when I kill somebody, though, I don't think it'll count on somebody who's already dead, but when I kill somebody, then it will give me health. So does it continue to drain my health when it's sheathed? No. Okay, so that's good. So as long as I only have it out during combat, no problem. Now, the thing said was that it's strengthened by deceit. So I looked this blade up, and it sounds like if I kill friendlies, enough of them, then this thing levels up somehow. Help me out here. Is this a cool weapon? Is there a better one I should be looking for? If there is a really nice big two-handed weapon out there, or even one-handed and a shield, should I be doing that instead? I don't know. Let me know. What's the best way I should go? Is there a weapon I should be searching for? Should I go for that next? All right, for now, this is pretty sweet. I now have a big two-handed weapon. I wouldn't mind trying to kill something with this. The quest itself is done, so let's go find something to kill, I think. What is nearby that I could pop off to real quick? Oh, like Silent Moons. We've cleared it, but I mean, there's giants and all kinds of stuff. So let's... Do you want to remove your mark? Remove it. Why can I not fast travel? Cannot fast travel while taking health damage. Oh. So I need to switch weapons in order to fast travel. Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah, not a huge fan of that being a thing I need to worry about. Someone let me know if there's a way to get around that. So let's pop down to ground level here, and let's put back on our Ebony Blade. And let's run in and fight some people. Hey there.
What, huh?
I think he died from the fire on my chest piece.
Show yourself.
Oh, who are you fighting? Nice. Okay, that's fun, actually. That was actually fun. Are you gonna let me zoom out? What is happening here? I'm kind of stuck here with looking at my face real close up. This is way too close.
The way this war's going,
all right, let me see what's happening here. I've got a little bit of a glitch happening. Hold on. There we go. That was pretty funny, though. Let's bring back out the Ebony Blade. Is there anyone else I can beat on here for a second? There we go.
like the fight.
Not very impressive.
Okay, that Ebony Blade actually hurts me more than I think the damage I do. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's get up here and see what happens if I take on this whole room.
Bastard!
You're gonna die.
This thing does insane damage, though. And it might just be the chest pieces also doing such good damage, because they're all burnt to a crisp. Okay, that was pretty cool. I'm having fun. I have fun doing bows, crossbows, but this is different, and I'm enjoying it right now. So I say we keep going with this for a little while. Are there people inside again? We could just pop in real quick and take a peek. There might be some more people in there. Plus,
yes. You are here to fight me.
Okay, so I'm using block here.
Why is it always so cold?
Let's head back to base and turn in all the stuff that we have.
Who's there?
See how many relics we have now. We're
now
probably,
you're mine.
We should be over 900 at this point.
Done and done.
Of course, we want to clear all these out because there's nice stuff in here too. All right, let's meet back up at the museum. Now, keep in mind at the beginning of this, I told you that I did some leveling on my smithing. So some of these came from that. Right? Okay, here's a replica of the Ebony Blade that we just received. What else? We've got the Lunar Steel, the Lunar Iron, the Ring of Masser. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in because I'm using a different ring now. I am using, where is it? Wanderlust right now. I got to find some good stuff for what I'm doing. I'm not used to being a two-handed run in and chop people up kind of player. That's not what I do. So I'll have to find good gear for that. It's a different way of playing. Anyway, let's see how we did. I think we're at 871 right now. So let's go ahead and close this out and hit display and see where that puts us. There we go. We broke 900. Fantastic. We're almost to 1,000. Where I go from here? I'm thinking main quest, get that done. There's probably some really good items along the way. I'm thinking we could go companions quest line. Come back next episode to find out. I'd love to hear from all of you about where you think we should go next and if there's a great two-handed weapon I should be looking for, because I really don't know where any of those are. Anyway, we'll see you next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I almost forgot to add this in. So for those of you who stayed till the very end, you're going to get to see this. This is the respec scroll. If you want to change or take all your points that you've distributed and respec, this is what you want to make. It's called the Scroll of Legends. The cost for the Scroll of Legends is 4 Daedra Hearts. I only have one left, I think. Yeah, one left. So you need to get 4 of those. And you take those to your cooking pot. And inside your cooking pot, you can then make the Scroll of Legends, which is not going to show up for me right now because I don't have 4 of those.